Okay, so welcome to our Tuesday morning meditation from Armidale in New South Wales in Australia, depending on where you're listening in from. So we consider this to be a holy place to some degree. The intention, the life, the energy, that which we are is intentionally, um, energetically, consciously connected in with the divine. We have a strong relationship with the hierarchy on the level of soul. So the ascended masters and the level of higher angelic beings and the other lives, the other beings of the light from all the places, times, dimensions, and realms that are here to support the evolution of humanity within the greater evolution of this earth. So we hope that some of this light of the divine reaches you, registers within your being, and that you do feel a part of something that will in time be seen to be a contribution towards the evolution of all life on this earth. And the beautiful, wonderful thing is that as we contribute to the evolution of all life around us, we are absolutely enhancing and conditioning our own being to carry more of the light of the divine, the light of God. That potential is hidden within all of us, and eventually everyone will find the way in which to fan that spark into a flame such that it radiates out the love and light of God from within, such that others can detect and feel this and benefit from this. So I extend great love and gratitude to those that are here and to all those that exist on the earth that share our intention, share our effort to be a part of the creation of something more beautiful than exists today, something that carries more of the light of the divine, more of the light of love and wisdom than it did yesterday, something that carries a greater acknowledgement and connection with the will of God as it pertains to we humans. to relax and enjoy being human today. Breathe in that which is gifted to us. Personally, I did nothing that I can recall to create the light, the sunlight, the mix of elements in the air, the oxygen that we breathe. These are gifts. And the gift of this life. I am here because a greater being desired my presence in the way that I am right now. And also desired that I may learn to carry a greater light. So I extend gratitude for this gift. So breathe and relax. Know that your consciousness is nested in a form that is most remarkable in its ability to engage at the most basic physical level with life on earth and at an extremely high level of consciousness with kingdoms above the level of our own in terms of consciousness and everything in between, the ability to feel, to sense emotions, to contemplate and think and create pathways of experience. Relax in the joy of being a remarkable creation. Be at peace. Know that you are eternal. All that changes is our form and the nature of our experiences. And it is our beautiful and wondrous destiny to learn more and more about how existence works. and be given greater and greater opportunities to support other life to evolve in a similar direction towards higher consciousness. So, Father, Mother, God, creator of all things, thanks so much. I'm overjoyed to be part of what you are and to be given the opportunity to support the evolution of other lives on this planet. And we welcome those beings of the light from all the places, times, and dimensions and realms that share this common ideal regarding the good inherent in helping others to evolve. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being aware of the smallest effort, the seemingly smallest action to support the evolution of all. To contemplate our meditation theme, building relationship with lower kingdoms. Contemplate that we don't mean that by using the word lower, we are implying any less value. These are just the terms used by the hierarchy of masters at the level of soul, and they imply a less complex set of manifestive characteristics. And it is our role to support the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom as a collective in their evolution. Just as we may be helping humans in their evolution. To contemplate that, the difference between the collective intent and the individual intent. Contemplate that humanity as a whole is evolving. We are a small part of this collective. And that what it is that humanity is here to achieve, attain as a collective, may look a bit different to our individual role within that. It's no different to any other organization within which roles are specialized. And we are built for certain capabilities, certain tasks that we will contribute to the whole of humanity. Some people may be more focused on the mineral kingdom, or the plant kingdom, or the animal kingdom, or the human kingdom. Depending on our long incarnational journey and the energies inherent in our makeup, we will have different focus. So if we're running a bakery, for instance, we may have a pastry chef, we may have someone that makes pies, we may have someone that puts together sandwiches, we may have all sorts of different people specializing, doing what it is they are good at. And we may have people driving trucks distributing things. We have administrators. We have any number of different tasks. And the overall idea is to provide food. So no one person can do all the work, fulfill all the roles. So they'll follow often the line of least resistance towards that which they are attuned to. It's the same within humanity. And there'll be large groups of people attuned towards similar things. And these people we will find we have a relationship with. And so within humanity we have groups of types of people all doing something slightly different, which creates this beautiful tapestry of life and existence. The same thing happens with the lower kingdoms. They interact and blend, and we find landscapes that have a particular quality and energy, and these landscapes will be the expression of a larger life, a more complex life, one that has minerals, plants, animals, humans, different combinations. So the same thing plays out. And so at all levels, the relationships between these individuals and between these groups become more sophisticated, and they grow in understanding, they grow in energetic connection and flow as we evolve. The evolution is largely about relationships. the better the relationships between all levels, all groups, the more that each part of the whole can evolve. The more opportunity there is to contemplate that one contribution humanity can make that we have encountered here specifically is that we can, through the use of human goodwill, support relationships between aspects of the lower kingdoms. Specifically here, we understand that humanity can have a beautiful, nurturing, supportive role to play in communication and understanding between different landscapes. If we contemplate the important role that the indigenous people of the planet have played over many tens of thousands of years, one of the things that they did most beautifully was to provide a connection between different landscapes, particularly here in Australia. This created a mechanism of utilizing human goodwill to enhance and create energetic pathways and communicative pathways between landscapes so that the landscapes themselves had a greater sense of connectivity, one landscape to another. This would have been replicated around the world. And it is our current understanding that this contribution is something that it is highly valuable for humanity to continue to do. It may occur in a different way, only the addition of human goodwill to these systems can and does make a positive contribution to the evolution of all life across the earth. Contemplate that building relationship with lower kingdoms in the first instance requires us to understand that it is possible and that it is good to do this. This creates a thought energy that will lead to the revelation of mechanisms by which this can practically be done. Energy follows thought. Support for ideals will arrive. Humanity can continue to create pathways and mechanisms by which we support the growing oneness between all kingdoms on the earth and between those kingdoms and the soul kingdom above us. This is the most beautiful and important role that humanity has. So feel in your heart, imagine what it would be like to have a sense of being a part of enhancing, furthering, supporting the evolution of whole landscapes and all the lives that exist within those landscapes. As the landscapes become more cohesive, the interplay and the energies created and amplified will support the lives of all the forms within those landscapes, right down to the tiniest blade of grass or crumb of soil. The value of human goodwill to these systems is incalculable. It is incalculable, but most important and valuable. Contemplate the value of each of us searching within us to find that which we truly identify with on this earth: mineral, plant, animal, human, spiritual, and at what level are we good at being very specific about caring for a specific thing? Or are we very good at generalizing and creating connections between broader collectives? Any and all of this is of value. The more that each individual searches within themselves to find that which lights up their heart, that which makes them feel warm, any part of the connectivity of all these lower kingdoms with the human, between themselves, whatever aspect of human goodwill, or whatever aspect of activity that inspires our human goodwill, will be of value. So I encourage everyone in the coming weeks and days, meditate on what it is that inspires you. If you are able to contribute something, what would it be? Can you imagine how it would warm your heart? Start small. Small is good. This is the nature of relationship. Goodwill. Small, large, medium contribution, whatever. All is good. Know that you are a part of an intricate and beautiful system of evolution that has been playing out for longer than your human brain can comprehend and will play out longer again. It's all beautifully orchestrated, and it largely is driven by love, particularly in our solar system. And this earth is an amazing example of what life can do with love. Father, Mother, God, creator of all things, thank you for the opportunity to spend time contemplating our role and our relationship with the lower kingdom. We thank those beings of the light from all the places, times, dimensions, and realms that heard the goodwill within our contemplation and that support our endeavours. Help us to remember that our own earthly vehicle is constructed of many lives from these lower kingdoms. So these relationships are key on so many levels. Father, Mother, God, creator of all things, thank you. We honour the divine in all.